Right. First things first. It should be noted that this is not a rank game because Kassadin seems to just leave it to be banned. And no one picks Cass because she is so... he? I don't know. He is so easily counter-picked. But the other thing to note is Leslie is AFK. So it is just mono e mono. He has a more defensive setup. So, let the games begin. Zone him, zone him, zone him. Auto attack him. He either uses Q to hit you or use it to CS, never both. So he wants to go for that. But I have a CS as well, I don't want to deny myself. So, go for them. He wants to go for that, and I hit him for it. Auto attacks to pretty much tilt the balance back in your favor, but really, you want to try and prevent Kassadin from hitting minions at all, because he'll get mana back. So eventually he'll just run out, and then look at my mana to his mana. Mine is a lot higher, with or without his freaking passive, and he's just gonna run out of like fuel to hit me with. That said, I have no jungler, so it's just going to be me versus him, and me driving him as low as I can while staying relatively high because he actually has a jungler, even though I'm in no threat of actually dying. Don't know where I ran off to. Should have just stayed under his tower and just kept hitting him, auto attacked and QEs if you can, just whatever. But I try not to distort in case I get ganked, but he doesn't really do much in the way of damage. Leslie finally reconnects, and obviously, being the try-hard people that people are, he gets counter-jungled. Let's watch. See? Ah, the lengths people will go to just to win, even though it's a normal. Real sportsmanship. Doesn't matter. I normally hesitate to upload a video that isn't in rank because it's generally less serious and I end up just running over people. But in this case, A, you won't really find Kassadins outside of ranked because they're always banned, and B, this was not exactly a ruffle stomp because Leslie was AFK and it's just so furiously far behind. Once Kassadin hits you with Q, you might want to back up to see if you can bait his E, but otherwise, you just need to keep Q auto-attacking him. But... yeah... it's really annoying when you meet people like this. You just want to win at all costs regardless. But anyway. QR him. I flash forwards. Then I flash ignite him and manage to get back to my distort point. And he's dead. If you can try and push the lane for level 6, do so. It's the same against Annie really. Just you have to get an advantage and try and kill him before he hits 6. If you can't kill him before he hits 6, you're generally not going to be able to kill him at all. He won't be able to kill you, but that's not the point. So he silenced me. What's he going to do? He can't do anything else. So the way you beat Kassadin, or I say beat quotation marks, is he will try to just wear you down like Vlad. So you have to just beat him up like that. So he's lost 70-80% of his health while you've lost 30-40. You just have to keep tilting the trade so heavily in your favor that he can't make an offensive move or else he'll die. And given how most of the Blancs just go all in, like try and burst really quickly, it's not really overly hard to space out your attacks and keep silencing and hitting him, because his cooldowns are really high by comparison to yours. is what, Q's 9 seconds base, or just 6. You can just like throw out 2 Qs to his 1, and then you have R and all the other abilities to just keep doing damage. So Leslie needs to get experience, so he's hanging around in mid trying to get it. It's really annoying because we're trying to gank, but nothing's really going to happen. Can't really do anything. But he will try to jump on me, and if he tries to jump on me, then you hit him really hard. See? So he'll jump, but then you zone him for it. Unfortunately, I E-connect to a minion, or else I would have killed him as well. If he jumps towards you, then you retaliate in kind, because most of the time he'll jump QE, but that's it. Then you retaliate with QRE as well, and you just out-damage him in the trade. Therefore, he has to keep backing off, because he hasn't got the health to keep up with you. If he jumps really cleanly onto your face, you can throw E first, and then combo him down. But otherwise, it's just really easy to QR him. And later on, and I think after that exchange, he learns this, and tries not to do that. Let's see what happens. Kassadin just wants to bully you around, really. He just wants to wear you down, and because he has these jumps, he can do it to most casters. But you can't let him do that to you as Leblanc, because that defeats the purpose of playing Leblanc, where you grind the other player into the dust. I go for Merc's Treads this time to see whether it would actually do anything for me if this silence wears off. But yeah, he has to use R and flash, which is why you should try and QE him, silence him at all times, so he can't just blink away from you. But I don't know. I honestly think Sorcerers might be a better idea against Kassadin, even though his level 5 Q silences for quite a long time. You just don't have the damage otherwise. See? He riff walks to you, so you just throw chains before silence hits, and you just continue hitting him. And you just wear him down. So every time he tries to trade with you, you hit him even harder. And so he has to play so much more passive than he otherwise would want to. Otherwise, if he tries to be even more aggressive, he dies for it. So on the one hand, you won't be able to kill him if he goes defensive, and obviously if you have no jungler who can gank him early on. But otherwise, you're not going to die to him either. If he goes for a more aggressive setup, in the sense of just flat AP, no MR, then you'll smack him to the floor really easily. The other benefit to this of just keep hitting him is that he can't go roaming because he hasn't got the health for it. Who wants to roam when you're on 30% HP? And Maud's down here for some really strange reason, so underleveled cow dies. Can't really do much about it, but no. Would you see if we can cut someone off? We can't. And still they're trying to bully the unleveled cow. He throws Q so no one gets stuck in front of his face, so I WQ him instead. If ever he tries to jump onto you, just auto attack him. Because he won't be in range to you, unless he literally wants to go in all in on you, which he can't when you're at 100% health. So you just have the liberty to keep shoving auto attacks down his face, and he does not like those in the slightest. Do I have videos where I absolutely destroy Kassadins? Yes, I do, but um, I'm trying to show why if you're against a semi-competent Kassadin, you won't really kill him overly much. And also, because it's the only video probably I have where I don't absolutely wreck a Kassadin. Probably because I don't have a jungler to help shut him down earlier on, but this is the only video I have that can demonstrate several points I make as to how you fight him. So, yeah, this game's done. I don't see the point in like casting a video of mine where I absolutely destroy the opposition, because most of the time it's just I'm miles better than them and they don't know how to actually play the character or counter LeBlanc. Or you need an video like this where they sort of know how to play Kassadin and some other instant makes it so that it's fairer. Like, well, what would have happened if I had a jungler? We probably would have camp casted a lot earlier, and then I would have been a lot like further ahead than he was. But even though I didn't have a jungler, I still managed to get a kill on him. And from there, he never dominated me. He never really went roaming. Okay, got the one kill maybe, but no. You against a competent cast anyway, you'll get the lane to a standstill for both of you, and not really much further. You would definitely need a jungler to tilt the balance. Yeah, tilt the balance of the lane in your favor. But otherwise, you will have to kill him before 6, or wait until he makes a really, really fatal error. So that's all I can say, really. Well, apart from GG's and have fun.